Amalek is Gematria Pamayim. What's Amalek? Amalek says, Mashahoyu hu Mashiyah. Nothing, there's never anything going to change. Amalek is loichem on machar. Amalek does battle with the idea of machar, that there's a possibility of a tomorrow. Leich v'ilachim ba'amalek machar. Moshe Rabbeinu tells Yeshua that Abisha tells Moshe Rabbeinu that we have to go fight against the idea that there's no tomorrow. Ish Yehudi hayu b'shushan abira. Chazal tell us that it's a Ish Yehudi and it was a Ish Yemini, that he was in Shevet Yehuda and Shevet Binyamin. The victory over Amalek comes specifically through the children of Rachel. Dafke b'nei Rachel can do battle, do war against Amalek. That's where Shaul was put to do a Milchama against Amalek. Mashiach ben Yosef is Milchemes Amalek. And Yeshua, the idea of Milchemes Amalek is Rachel Mevaker Amoneh. And Hashem says, Yesh tikva l'achrisecha. This is the hope for your davening. Rachel lives in a tnua, in a posture of tshuka, of desire, of longing. First she longs for her husband, then she longs for children, and now she longs for Klal Yisrael. Shuvu banim, that the children should return to Gvulam. This is what Rachel is. Rachel is this tnua of desire and of longing. And the Bnei Rachel have this same thing, they have this strong yearning and longing, and this is the tikkun. This is the way we do battle with Amalek. Amalek is the kriros. Everything's cold, and it was, and don't get excited, and what's going to be, it was, well, okay. Vayhi, Shazayim. Vayhi. There's nothing, don't get so excited about tomorrow, what's going to be. It's Pamayim, it's just a repeat of today. And we do battle with Amalek, their own inner Amalek, when we live with tshuka, with longing, with yearning, not being satisfied with what we have or what we are, but always longing to become, to get closer and deeper. And this we do battle with Amalek. So the Eibusher should give us koyach, that we should have the correct longings. And we should direct it in the right places. We should have the yisoid, the gishmak. The balshem teaches that midas ha-yisoid is the gishmak. Midas ha-yisoid means, in Yiddish, gishmak. What is gishmak? Gishmak means... Gishmak means... I'll tell you what Gishmak is. That's Gishmak. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yisoid is the midas of Gishmak. It's a chiddush from the balshem. So Yisoid Abba is that we should have Gishmak in our avodah. When we daven, it should feel Gishmak. When we learn, it should be Gishmak. Everything that we do should be with that creates an opening, an opening within our hearts. There's a lashon of Reishis Chachma. It's also brought down and told us that Mish ein le taivas k'moy chamor. It's a very strong language. He's like a donkey. Somehow the donkey made it into Purim. That if he's if a person. What? Yeah, the whole Reich Vala Chamor. Chamor is always the possibility of the future. It's the Chumrius, but it's also the Mashiach, it's Reich Vala Chamor. So, we have to have a Geschmack, we have to have a Taiva, we have to... Purim opens us up to the Geschmack. Purim is the Midas HaYesod. Because Purim we do human very, very strong. Every Yom Tov is a Chatzi L'Hashem, Chatzi L'cha. The whole idea of Purim is like, whatever you do in your body, do it even in a bigger way. There's a mitzvah on Purim, according to the Ramah, to sleep. There's a mitzvah to drink, to eat. These are physical things you do. You eat. Okay, an old person eats, but who sits down to eat in the morning this? I don't, that's for sure. To eat, to wash, to eat. Well, yeah, who has time? Who has a coconut? It's a coconut. Mamash, a coconut. This is like gewaldig and behind the high. But everything is to sit with a geschmack. You eat a lot. This is what Purim is. It's Yemei Mishta V'Simcha. It doesn't say you have to have a Mishta. It says Yemei Mishta. The whole day is a Mishta. It's a mitzvah kiyumis. Every moment of Purim that you're eating, you're mekayim the mitzvah of Sudas Purim. It's a chiddush. You know, you blow the shofar once. Okay, you eat the shofar. Okay, the Levush Taka says you use the shofar as well. Yom Tur Yelachevek, you can blow the holy shofar. But that's already pulpulim. Simply, you eat the whole day, you eat the mitzvah. You drink the whole day, normal person drinks. Who sits down to drink vodka at 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Not the psazay gibak in a mansion. Not people that are baked. It doesn't work in English, but unfully baked. You know, so sit down to eat, drink, eat. The Eibusha says, I want you to be in your goof. That's why pur in Atbash is goof. It's the goof. Goof in the loin condition. Come to the Eibusha in the goof. That's the way you are in Grabba Chazer, or maybe not. Just the way you are in your body. You eat a lot, you sleep, you drink. And Hashem says, that's how I want you to connect with me. I want that raw koyach of toyu. That's why the Ari writes that the 10 Aseres B'nai Haman, and Haman himself corresponds to the 11 Simonei Aktoris. And Simonei Aktoris, the Gemara says, and Christians, the Gemara says that kol tainus she'ein poishi Yisrael ein tainus. That any fast that doesn't have a little bit of sinner in there, you know, like one sinner doing tshuva, it's not a real tainus. And the chelbana is like the foul odor of the ketores. If you take the chelbana on its own and you give it, you smell it, it smells very terrible. But when you mix it in together, it's the balshem. And that's later, it's brought down in Chassidus. This language is called tefillah. She'ein poishi Yisrael ein tefillah. Any tefillah. Doesn't say this in Chazal. The Balshem changed the word. Instead of tainus, it became tefillah. Any prayer, any davening that doesn't have a tzaddik, beinoni, rishoyim, tzibur, doesn't have a collection of all different types of people, is not a bemis, it's not a real davening. So there's the idea of the chelbana becoming part of the Ketores, Simonei Aktoris. This is what Purim is. Purim, Hashem says, I want your chelbana. I want your chelbana. I don't only want your psamim. Chayvel no le psumei. Psumei is psamim, your pleasant odor. Mordechai is mardroir. Also the Simonei Aktoris, the pleasant odor of the Aktoris. Hashem says, I also want your chelbana. I want your chelbana. I want your I don't know how to say this. I want your smelly self. You know when a person doesn't take a shower for a long time?
All too well. Yeah, we're down to like 7-7.
Freilich. You ever gave a person a hug that didn't have a shower in a week?
It's not healthy.
But the guy, he's it's sakonis, but the guy is giving out raw, he's raw. There's no soap and he's raw. This is the way, he's brute. He's chalbana. Hashem says, give me your chalbana. I don't care, I don't need your fancy self. In Kippur you come, you put on a white kittel, you come all polished and nice. Yom Kippur, you're standing in shul in a proper place. Purim, you're like sitting half upside down, the bagel's falling on you, and there's a lox piece stain on your shirt. If you really did Purim correctly, you understand? At some point, you look like a homeless bum that came out of a chelbana. Hashem says,
Like a kiss before you brush your teeth.
exactly. Hashem says, that's what I want. I want that guy. Don't be fancy for me. Just come the way you are. Bezois Yaveh, no bezois. I don't need bezois. I shall like das. It's not das. It's not das. It's not dalaf taf, and it's not dalaf ayin taf. So shall like das. Without das. Just come. Just poishet yad. Just come into the Holy of Holies. I want to greet you. I want to smile to you. I want to give you all the brachas. But just, all I need from you is to show up. In your smelly self, in your chelbana. In the Baruch Mordechai, in the Or Haman. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I just want you to show up, and I want you to show that you're not stuck in a place where you're just routine and rot, and everything is cold, and I just want you to be alive. I don't care how you look like when you're alive. Just be alive. Be yourself. Come to me. L'chaim, we shouldn't squander these gewaldige days, gewaldige time of Purim. The Purim, we should make sure that there's the balshem. It says in Chassidus Svarim that Purim is like you go into a store that's a fragrance store. They don't have this anymore, right? Really, but if you go like in Morocco, they have like a store, and it's a fragrance store. They smell spices. You come into a spice store. Even if you don't buy anything, you come out, you still smell like a spice. Not like a chelbana, you smell like a nice spice. Come into a shuk, exactly. You go into a store, maybe you don't have money. Maybe you don't have to invest. But you just look around, you come outside, and someone says, Mom, you just smell like a grenade. The Eibusha says, on Purim, I want you to just be in Purim. Just just be there. Just, I don't know, somehow, just show up. Just be, I don't care, come give out coconuts, whatever you do, just be there. Just show up, be involved. And even if you don't have money, the fragrance, you're going to smell different. You're going to come out of Purim, you're going to smell like an egg. And the fragrance is going to last. This is the one thing that we have that's pre-chet, beyond the chet. The Rizal says that everything on Purim is connected to the choitim. All the B'yom Tovim are connected to different parts of the body. The choitim, everything's connected to the choitim, to the smell. Such a nice smell. And even not a nice smell. What's the difference? You smell. It means there's something. You're alive. So again, it's a fart. Or else you mamish. Yeah. When you disappear, you stop smelling. Your smelling means there's something being pushed out of your body. It means there's something. There's some chayas. We should smell. We should smell. We should have a geschmack. Oh, that smell. Smells the geschmack. We should have a geschmack in a mitzvah. We should have a mitzvah. We have a geschmack in doing a mitzvah. We should have a geschmack in being connected to Hashem. We should have a geschmack doing a tov for another yid. We should have a geschmack. First, we should live with geschmack. We shouldn't be a chamor. No, the Eibusha is going to help. The Eibusha wants to help. I shouldn't say the Eibusha is going to help. The Eibusha should help. Hashem wants to help. trying to help. Hashem is helping. But we make blockages. We put there's all different types of mishigas and all types of crazy stories. And we don't let in all the brachas. Sa'ad Yada, Hashem says, put it aside. Just stop. Stop overthinking everything, what's going to be and what's going to happen. What's it sein? It's going to be. You're not the first person to live. You're not the first person that's going to make it through life. It's going to be. Everyone always thinks that their problems are the biggest problems in the world. If you know, they used to say in Yiddish, because in Russia, the Russians, they used to say, the main subsistence Sache in Moscow. You think you're the only male in Moscow? It would be, I don't know what the equivalent to that statement would be, but like, you think you're the first person to like, be a musician? What?
You invent the wheel.
You invent the wheel? What? And you think you're the only one? Like, oh, my Yitzhar, who? What? You're not the only Sache in Moscow. Everyone has Yitzhar. Everyone has challenges. Hashem is big enough for your challenges, trust me. Hashem is big enough. You just have to let go a little bit. To let go. And we let go, we open ourselves up to miracles. That's why Chodesh Adar, the tzaddikim say that Chodesh Adar is the haschala of Yemois HaMashiach, of the Yom Tov of Yemois HaMashiach. And that's why before Nisan comes Adar, before Tishrei comes Elul, because you're going serious. You're going serious. You're going to the Kodesh HaKadoshim Yom Kippur. You have to do tshuva, serious tshuva.